Hi, good night, everyone. Ayana, the Conflict Guru 868 here tonight with another episode of The Woman in Business. And tonight we have a very special guest. She is Elaine of Kings and Curls Natural. Elaine is very knowledgeable about natural hair, how to maintain your hair. She does products for your hair, and I'm going to let her join us so she can tell us a bit about her business and her specialty of natural, chemical-free, handmade products. Also, Elaine is from Point Fortin. She's also a South girl, so let me have Elaine join us tonight. Hi, Elaine. How are you?
Hi, good night.
Hi.
I'm good.
We may have a bit of a delay, right? In voice, so we'll just go with the flow. So I was telling our viewers tonight, your
Okay.
specialty is natural hair, chemical-free, handmade products, made from the finest ingredients. If you want to tell us a bit more
Yeah.
about Kings and Curls.
Okay, so Kings and Curls was formed in 2016, approximately 1 year after I cut my hair, cut out the relaxer, like the chemical from my hair, and I started experimenting with different stuff in my hair, like shea butters and stuff. And I realized it was working really good for my kinky, horsey hair. And that's what really gave me the idea, like I could make these and sell it to others, because that's like it's the most naturals have is keeping the hair moisturized and finding a product that will actually work. So that is what made me started my business.
Oh, okay. And in okay, so since you started the business, now I know the natural hair or natural hair itself, having natural hair has been quite popular. It's very, very popular now. A lot of persons have transitioned from the relaxer and the chemicals and stuff and moved to natural hair. And how have you found that this has impacted, or what do you think about this move, this transition to natural hair? What made you do that transition?
Well, after I saw my girls and them wanted, like, well, mommy, how come your hair straight and we own this texture? Like how we own like this and yours, like how both of us have different hair and you is mommy, right? And I just thought about it, and then I say, okay, well, maybe they want to see what my hair would want my hair to look like their own. And I ended up doing the big chop. I had long straight relaxed hair, and after a couple months I just cut it off when they constantly was like asking me, and then I
Uh-huh.
say forget about the chemical too, because I supposed to not have chemical here in the first place, because I have PCS, PCOS, polycystic
Okay.
ovary syndrome.
Ovaries.
So
Mhm.
so we're not supposed to have that. So with the girls bugging about it, I just say let me go ahead and get rid of it.
I've never heard that when you polycystic ovaries. Oh wow. Okay. I'm also a
Yeah.
victim of that COS, but sorry, I cannot give up my bleach. I don't know how to give up a bleach. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
it is,
naturally bleached. So
but it is,
yeah,
it
you
affects
know.
everybody differently. It affects everybody
Mm,
differently. But I say
no,
I want
yeah.
to see how I could get rid of most of these chemicals out from my body.
Uh-huh. Right. I
Yeah.
admire that. Now, so you said you have girls, so you're also a mom in business. So how is being with the girls
Yeah.
and managing the business? Because I'm always intrigued when we are moms and we doing this thing and we on our grind and stuff. How has it been being a mom and in business and stuff like that? Has been your
It
experience?
is it is very difficult and it's a struggle.
It is. It is. It is. But do the girls?
I
How old
just
are your
being
girls?
brutally honest. One is 12, one is 10, and one is 5.
Yeah, so they're at an age where they can interact with you and you get feedback and stuff. So have they been big supporters of Kings and Curls?
Always, well, you would see them in some of the ads on my Instagram page and my Facebook page.
Okay, right. And you have used your product. So are they like the testers? Do you test on yourself before you put a product to market? How do you actually go from an idea to the shelves?
Well, it's easy for me because most of my other relatives have natural hair, and all of
Okay.
us have different textures. So,
Mm-hmm.
and plus I have my girls, so I will try it on us. And plus I have
Right.
my extended family, so it's easy when it comes to testing. And
Okay.
basically, it's not really much of a testing. It's just to see how the hair will, react, because they don't have any chemicals in it where you want to see if the chemicals going to, if you have any irritation, anything like that. It's more like to
Mm-hmm.
see if it will really give the hair that moisture you're looking for, and how long the moisture will last in the different textiles.
Okay. And like you mentioned, like irritations and stuff. What do you, because it's natural, we don't have a fear of the hypoallergenic reactions and stuff like that, do we?
Well, I would say it could, because I am allergic to aloe vera plant, and that is natural as it can get. If that touch me, it
Oh,
irritates my skin. So
okay.
even though the product is natural, I know it may or may not. It depend. That's why I list the ingredients. So if you're allergic to something in there, you won't interfere with the product. So so I
Yes.
wouldn't get anybody complaining about getting allergic
Yeah.
reaction, because I list the ingredients on the thing,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm allergic to aloe vera plant. That cannot touch me. It will irritate me so bad.
Uh-huh. Wow. And you see, that is
Yeah.
important. I remember years ago, there was a local druggist, and my mom purchased a cream from him. And me with my fast self took the cream, mixed it with some Jergens, and real ladder down myself, and broke out in the worst case of hives for like an entire week, where I was just itching uncontrollably.
Wow.
And so because of, I never knew what it was. Because remember, they didn't list ingredients back then. I mean, he will just mix up his thing as a druggist, sell it, and we purchase it and we go from there. So I've always been quite wary after that incident of, like, what we would say, products, natural products and stuff like that. But what I'm seeing now
Yeah.
is where persons are actually listing the ingredients. And that brings a sense of comfort
Yeah.
and knowledge, and saying, okay, this is a safe product because this is listed. I can know what I'm
Yeah.
allergic to, what I'm not allergic to, and stuff like that. So that is really good that you do that. Now I realize another thing that you do is you have you actually have your, like, your lives and stuff. So you educate your viewers on your products and the use of your products and the benefits of your product. I actually saw you have a shampoo bar, correct?
Yeah. That is one of our newly released products.
Okay, so in educating your viewers, your followers, and stuff like that, how did you come up with that to educate them? What did you find the feedback is?
Well, if some people wouldn't like to comment in the public on the public view, and they will come in my
Mhm.
inbox and ask me a lot of different questions. So I say maybe I should start giving out info through my stories and on the page. So the way always have to come and dig. And sometimes they come and others maybe wanting to ask that same question and afraid. So I would just start to do that on these lives and on the Instagram stories and on the Instagram posts.
Okay. Wow. And how has been the feedback thus far?
I have good feedback so far. I haven't really gotten any negative feedback, but that is about it. I haven't gotten any negative feedback.
Feedback thus far. All right.
Oh,
So
so
I saw
so
recently that you, go ahead. What are you saying? Sorry.
I forget.
Oh God, sorry. That's when we have this delay. So I saw recently, and I actually laughed aloud when I saw it. You put up a post where you just started back working out after 5 years,
Oh,
and I said I had to talk to you about that because I have been saying my birthday was in July, and from July to now, I have been saying I'm going to start working out. I did it hot and sweaty for 1 week, and then I stopped. So, how has it working out been going? How has it been?
Well, it's only 3 days now since 3 or 4 days now. No, 4 days now since I start. And as when we come off of here, I have to go on. When we come off, I'm going to go and exercise.
Serious motivation, boy. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only been for like 15 minutes though. 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay. No, that's good. That's still better than nothing. When we come off here, I'm going to go in my bed. Sorry. All right. So for persons, in the comments, we have persons asking for your page and stuff. So what about persons who would like to order your product? How can they do that? Is it only an IG or do you have a website?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a complete website because most of my audience, like my followers, they don't have credit cards. So what I did, I set up an order form on the website itself where you will put in all your information and you could order without having a credit card. So once you proceed to checkout, I will get the information and then you will pay via online banking.
Okay. So there is some convenience. So you are utilizing that digital platform as well in your business. Yeah. That's great. That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah, because sometimes people will keep asking. People will keep asking like, what is the price? What is the price? What is the price? What is the price? And that is get annoying after a while. So that is what made me set up that little link and an order form in order to them to go up there, see the price, see the product, and the product have a bio. So they would make up their mind whenever they decide to purchase, they will purchase. But they know the price and they know the product. So instead of continuously asking me price.
Okay. And that's something that we see a lot on social media. Persons will post stuff and they'll want to know the price and no prices listed. So the convenience of actually going and somewhere and getting the prices of all of the different products in one place, that is actually convenient for them. And I think that will help.
Yeah.
Right. In the purchasing of your product and stuff. Now, you started in 2016. So almost 4 years in this. And then bam, you were hit with COVID. How did COVID, what challenges did COVID bring with it?
The sales is not as consistent as it would be before COVID. And before COVID too, I wasn't as I say, it's a struggle being to run a home and a business. So I still couldn't give it the full attention that it needed. And earlier this year, I decided I'm going to change my strategy and change my plan and see if I could give it more of attention this year. And when I decide to do that now, COVID come and hit.
Yeah. So how did you pivot with COVID? What changes? Well, not to sell, don't sell your secret sauce. We don't need you to sell that. But like what was one of the key things you did to really help you overcome the negative repercussions of COVID?
To be honest, I just tried not to think about it, and I would just like follow up with customers who like my regular customers. I'll follow up with them. So like to continue getting orders from them and stuff like that now. So I will constantly follow up with them, ask them how the product going, how they using it, and kind of coach them a little bit with the hair and anything that they need, like a little one-on-one stuff now.
Right. Well, you did not think about it. Yeah. Actually, what you did was you interacted with your customers on a regular basis, which is really good, and you started to get a lot of feedback. And I'm sure this feedback actually helped you to shift your business to suit the need that you were seeing in the market at that time. Because you're getting that feedback and interacting with customers. So you were coaching and persons needed help. I mean, hairdressers were closed, all these different things. So it was really important to get that coaching and stuff. That's really good. So you actually were paying attention. So of course, being a woman in business, my next question to you would be, what does it mean to you in your language? What does it mean to be a woman in business?
I mean, it sounds really nice. It sounds like really good, but it's a lot of work, a lot of discipline. You have to have a lot of dedication, But
Mm-hmm.
to be a woman in business is to have that little bit, just a little bit of independence. You have your own to make your own little moves,
Yeah,
and that little
that's
that
true.
little bit could make a good impact or change on somebody else's life, get them motivation to start as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so motivating yourself, that self motivation can actually help you motivate others or help others by motivating them. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That is so true. And we need to have that discipline and that dedication because it sounds really good. You're right, being a woman in business, but it's a lot of hard work for real. It's like our
yeah,
business is also an extension of our children as well, another child that we have to nurture and take care of and put energy in and sleepless nights. So yeah, you're right.
yeah.
I love that analogy actually. Now, being a woman in business, you have said a few times how it's hard and the challenges and stuff like that. So aside from working out, how do you care for yourself? What are your self-care routine and stuff? Something I've been trying to pay attention to a bit lately. So share your ideas on self-care and how do you care for yourself?
Well, it's a combination of different things. I just try to incorporate time around the kids. So I would like to just relax sometimes and just watch a few movies. It sets my mind. Another thing
Mm-hmm.
I like to do is dwell in my hobby, which is crocheting. I love to
Oh,
do that.
nice.
So even though it sounds like work, it is not really work for me. It relaxes my mind. You know, I don't. Well, with COVID, I can't go anywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I do. I just find some me time in the house and do what I love. It could be
Mm-hmm.
anything. Once I love it, and once there's nobody disturbing me.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see, that is your alone time. And I mean, as a mom, like in the early days of the kids as well, if just going to the restroom on your own is a big break. Having a shower is
Yeah.
a break. I mean, at night with my toddler just running away, and like I was telling someone today, when she falls asleep, I feel like that's like my mini vacation before I knock out. So taking a little
Yeah.
television show, read something. Yeah, that is it's so true. And self care really is important.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is basically my self. That is basically my self care. Alone time with doing anything that I love.
That's very good. That is really good and that is admirable. And I keep doing that. Um, we spoke generally about the kids and stuff. Is there one challenge or conflict that stands out in your mind that you would like to share with us as a woman in business?
Um, I haven't faced a conflict as yet, to be honest. I haven't been in any conflict, or I don't think anyway. Like, I don't know. I haven't faced a conflict because of my gender or anything like that. I was never in that position before.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I could think about is the lot of other businesses coming out just like you and trying to copy what you do. That's it. Otherwise than that, I just don't take on the competition. I just focus on what I need to do for myself and my business and just block out the tens of thousands of other businesses just like mine that recently started.
Okay. And you see what you need to do, what you're saying is that tunnel vision. You need to have that tunnel vision and focus on what your
Mm-hmm.
goals and what your objectives are and just get rid of all the white noise around you. Right? And
Yeah.
I mean, we all have competitors, but we must also
Yeah.
know what our unique selling aspect is, what our niche is, and maximize that to the
Yeah.
fullest. And I think you did that because, like you said, with
Yeah.
COVID, you have been reaching out to your clients, gathering feedback, you're actually coaching clients. So they hear you did your lives, you started doing lives and stuff. Guys, check
Mm-hmm.
Elaine out. She's doing lives on Instagram. at Kings and Curls Natural. Check out on Instagram, check out on Facebook. You will get some information. I am not going to check you out. I am going to check it for some products of my daughter's here. Like me, she was born bald-headed and stayed there until about a 1.5 to 1.5. Now she's her hair is growing and stuff, and it's catching and stuff. But I still want to use products in her hair. To me,
But it's not.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
It's not just the product. It's not just the products too. And it's like I had a hair care routine. So I say if you add in the product and the routine with it, you're going to see results, because that's exactly what I did when I cut my hair off. My hair was like I think I did show some before and after pictures. My hair was like 1 inch or 2 inch. I did cut it that short, and it grew back. But it's not just the product. I had a strict routine that I was using to get back the hair to a certain length that I'm comfortable with or I'm happy with.
Okay. Well, you need to share that routine with me because I basically don't have a routine. I sleep on this. And she's the same way. I know I'm supposed to be getting these silk caps and all these different things. I am just not into my hair. Don't bother me at all. I get my hair cut every week.
It has some women like that. They like the low cut and they're good to go.
I've been doing this for more than 10 years and I am very comfortable with it. I've been blonde for about 4 years and I am extremely comfortable with it. But I know I have a little girl now and I need to teach her, the right ways and all these little silk caps and her night caps. And because she's very girly. Just as a side of her, that's very girly. I need to nurture that a bit. So I'll be checking you for some of those pointers to get her on the right path. And, whatever routine I can adopt for her as well as a 2-year-old. So, Elaine.
And that, yeah.
Go ahead. What you want to add?
One more thing that is why I create the B-Day box with the items with everything at a discount prices with discounted price for the customers, because I was listening to the feedback and I know things that are tough with COVID. So that's why I created that box as well.
Oh, so that's a box with different products that you will give and stuff like that.
Yeah, you get everything in the box at a discounted price.
Wow. So you see, you maximizing on your niche. That's excellent. So we're coming to the end of our session.
Yeah.
Any golden nugget of information you'd like to share with our viewers tonight?
Well, I have 2 new products. That is the deep conditioner and the shampoo bar. And also I have the B-Day box coming out for our 4-year anniversary. And you guys could check out that as well. And you guys could always hit me up in my DMs on Instagram or Facebook for any hair tips or any hair tips that you guys looking forward to or want to try. You can hit me up.
Good. So, guys, that was Elaine. Elaine, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure. I've learned about natural hair. I'm going to ensure that I learn more to help my daughter. So I will be reaching out to you. It's amazing that you've been around for 4 years, and I know you will be around much longer because you seem to have dedication and you wear it all. So good luck, and I hope everything continues in a prosperous manner and way. So, guys, that was it. That was us tonight, the Conflict Guru 868 Women in Business series. We had Elaine with us with Kings and Curls Natural. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good night. Take care. Keep safe.